Am I the asshole for interfering with a situation I thought was dangerous, but turned out not to be? This morning, my husband and I decided to treat ourselves to a McDonald's breakfast and Starbucks. When we pulled up to the drive-thru, there was an older man sitting outside the store wearing cowboy boots and basketball shorts with no shirt on. We live in a mid-sized town in the South, and homelessness and/or drug addiction is not uncommon. So I admit, I assumed based off of his attire and body language that something like that was the case. We left, picked up our coffees, and headed home. When we were driving back that way, I saw the same man following a young, early 20s, fully clothed white woman about 15 steps behind. In my view, it didn't look like she knew him. She kept glancing behind and around, and he was following behind, talking on speakerphone. I asked my husband to turn the car around because I wanted to make sure she was okay. Here's where I might be the asshole. I wasn't thinking about how it would look to them. I was just completely focused on making sure she was okay. So I had my husband pull the car over, and I walked up and asked her. They were both very offended, and the man said, "What? Because she's with a black man?" Which wasn't it at all, but in hindsight, I can totally see why he thought that. I feel terrible for having offended them, and now I feel like I should have just minded my business. But my husband said I didn't do anything wrong, and that if she had been in danger, it would have been good that I was there. I just feel conflicted and embarrassed, and like I should have just minded my own business. I was just trying to make sure she was safe, but I think I might have just made an ass of myself. For context, my husband and I are both white and from the South. We're liberal and try our hardest to educate ourselves and act with respect and compassion for everyone. But I'm completely prepared to admit that I messed up and learn from this if I did handle this incorrectly. I know I had the best intentions at heart, but I could also just have more to learn. Be honest with me, Reddit. Is this a case of me trying to do the right thing and getting it wrong, or do I have biases that I need to confront? Or maybe both?